Alright, since you all love these informative market videos, we're going to make a top 5 segment on decks that I think you should be sitting on at this point in time. There are so many objectively large archetypes in this shit game that we all know and love that you can play anything. So these are going to be 5 things that you should probably be sitting on. You might not like what I have to say in this video. I don't really give a shit. But this is my opinion and things I notice. So, you're here, you're watching. You may as well subscribe, right? Alright, let's dig on into this discussion, shall we? Number 1, Altergeist. Now, you've heard and seen this deck. You've seen it come and go out of the competitive scene. It's literally like fucking your mom in the Denny's parking lot. Alright, let's be absolutely honest here, guys. The deck is so cheap to have the core. The only thing you gotta worry about is pot of extravagances. Alright. But that's the way that this format works. So you have the shit cheap part of the deck, and you got the super expensive card that makes the deck. Phantasmi for Salad. You know, you got pot of extravagance for Altergeist. Pot of extravagance for Necros. Strange. But at this point in time, this deck has been beaten into the pulp so far in the corner that it's a going second deck. It plays evenly matched. You can beat your opponent off of one single card. You know, we saw coming off of the German WCQ here that or Nationals, excuse me. Maybe the deck is a little bit more underrated than it actually is. You know, we always constantly see on a regional level. And you know, the best thing I can say about this deck, it's not getting touched on the ban list. As much as I hate Zil Guidos and just multi-faker shenanigans, the deck's not getting touched. Very safe investment for the next format. Let's absolutely be honest here. If your friend has told you you shouldn't pick up Altergeist, they're lying to you because they don't want to deal with the bullshit. Very cheap, very affordable. You have no excuse not to have this core laying around. Even I have this core, and I'm a shit Sky Striker player. Alright, so just wanted to point out that, yeah, we are at the point right now that some real goddamn good consideration for a very, very, very good deck. Granted, you're going into the next regional season, literally mid-August. You know, pick it up while it's nothing. You know, you see somebody selling Altergeist right now because they're sick of it because it can't win in the format. Be that guy. Snipe that shit. Pick it up right now. Now, in the same category of this is actually Salad. Now, you should already have a Salad deck. I'm going to be blatantly honest with you. If you did not buy a Salad deck and have it with all the bad cards, why? What is wrong with you? Why did you not do this? Now, if you picked up Salad saying that this was the budget deck that I wanted, this is what I'm going to do. You can't play the deck without Phantasmes. I am officially sad to say this. Everything in this video does have some sort of toil, and expensive. And the expensive in this pile is the Phantasme. This is basically me saying, pick up Phantasmes. But they're expensive, Robbie. You should probably have Phantasmes. But Robbie, they're going to be reprinted. You said to sell them. You should probably have Phantasmes if you're planning on playing Solid. Now, you don't have to play Solid to have the core. The objective of this video is have the cards laying around, unless they get some massive fucking rarity upgrade somewhere along the way. Stuff's going to hold some sort of decent value. I could see them Necrosing this shit where they just reprint them all. We did it. But for the most part, guys, come on. At this point in time, the deck was nothing. Pick it up. Set it aside. If you have Phantasmes, you have a meta deck. You're good to go. This isn't a deck that you can necessarily play without the other parts. But for the base structuring of the core, yeah, absolutely. You should be able to have everything. Well, Robbie, Silent Mining exists. I don't care. You don't have to pick up the minings. Just pick up the basic Solid cards. Have them. And you're never going to know when you're going to need some cheese shit. If you have the Phantasmes and you have the Solid core but you don't have the Silent Minings, you can afford the minings. That's all it is. But I would have the Solid cards laying around. Just in terms of that. Now the next one is also expensive, but can't fucking win them all these days. So we have Necros. Everything in Necros got the reprint except for fucking Herald of the Arclight. Now the base expense on this deck, The Necros cards themselves, all fucking booty shit. Alright, like, you can buy them cheap. Alright, we got that. You need Pot of Extravagance, and then you need Herald of the Arclight. Instead of buying Necros cards, or this, if you're listening to me to build a deck, I would just take everything that I don't have from this category and just walk on over to Salad. Alright, I'm going to be honest with you. Salad is a better buy than Necros, if you're buying it all. In terms of having a core laying around, I'm sick of every time fucking Necros comes up, we're just like, we don't have enough to play the deck. We had, like, parts of it, and it's like, oh, we're missing a third Herald or something like that. Nah, I'm at the point now, every time fucking this deck does something, I have everything in this box now. We are able to play the deck. You know what that means? Oh, Robbie can play some really shit ideas now. And that's what I was going for. It was like, we fundamentally want to be able to have every good core, and at this point, I mean, this deck just, what was it? It won Belgium Nats? And I'm still a little bit weirded out by that, considering the way the format has gone, structuring, things like that, but fucking bada bing, bada boom, it did it, you know? So, Necros without the pots, without the heralds, I'd have the base rarity stuff sitting aside, because we fucking, you guys know Herald of the Arclight is up for a fucking reprint. Fucking come on now. Konami's not fucking stupid. They smell that fucking expensive secondary market price, and they gonna reprint that shit into the fucking ground. So, give it time. Just, the Necros stuff is so cheap at this point in time, you doing yourself a disservice not have it laying around. And if you need an absolutely fucking brilliant idea, pick up a Ghost Star Eater for your level 11 play. That's how you big dick on people. Now, we've also got Cyber Dragons in the same category here. So, Cyber Dragons are literally hit or miss, the format. They're expensive, they're extremely combo-oriented. Oh, and did I mention that you want to go second with the deck? Huh. Why the fuck would you ever want to have this laying around? You're probably asking me. Is this Robbie just trying to get you to spend money? No. Cyber Dragons are that deck, every format, that it will do nothing, it will do something, and then it will do nothing. And then it will do something, and then it will do nothing. You guys, you understand what I mean when I say that. The deck has that rare opportunity when it is a counterplay, it does its thing. And it's intriguing to me as a player that we get the chance to see Cyber Dragons do this literally every format. And it surprises me that we fucking fall for it every time. It's like, oh, here we go again. Yay. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on that we always miss this, but that's the point we are in the format. Like, you have a very good, solid deck that you can pick up and consistently just be rewarded for it. And I like that. So, it is an expensive pickup, I know. Not everybody's going to be able to afford it for the combos that it can do. But out of everything that's available to you next to Altergeist, this deck's not fucking getting hit. Alright, let's be honest. Unless Konami hits Pot of Extravagance, but why the fuck would we ever do that? I don't foresee this deck getting hit. Unless you're playing the fucking Orcus version, but let's be honest here, you're not. This isn't, I already made my Should You Pick Up Orcus video. That's not what this is about. This is for pure Cyber Dragons. For that bullshit that you know you want to pull on the Sky Striker players. You enjoy contacting out with your opponent? Absolutely. Fuck it. You can do it. Now, last thing I'm going to mention in this video is the Mech Knight engine. And I bring this up every single fucking time. Have you seen how fucking cheap these cards are? They're nothing. You fundamentally want something to have laying around that you can be rewarded with playing? Fucking Mech Knights. Oh. Now, Mech Knights are a little bit more of a swing on the format, let's be honest here. They come and go like the seasons change. And that's only 4 times a year, by the way, if you caught my reference. They will only do something once every format. If there are even that many formats in a year. Hold on. We did it. This is how many times I expect Mech Knights to be relevant this year. Hold on. I think we already had one of them. Okay. So, at this point in time, the Mech Knight engine is extremely cheap. We've seen its versatility. We've seen it kind of just, it does random things at random times. If you want a good, easy invite, honestly, if you don't like the other 4 options, and you're like, Mech Knights, maybe I should have them. Fantastic going second engine, fantastic disruption, You lose dice rolls, and this could be the engine for you. It's just something very solidly to have sitting aside. You're never gonna fucking know when you want to play something really fucking dumb. And I mean, the 99 engine can only really go up in value, right? Like, we're at the point that it's so low now that it's like, maybe if I spend $3 on this card, it'll be worth something. Maybe just my 2 cents. So, 5 things solidly in the format right now you should possibly have laying around. Cyber Dragon's very good idea, though. I like that. Pot of Extravagance and Phantasmes, up in the air. I mean, you have to understand, if you're trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, you're going to lose money. That's just how this works. So guys, please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a Truffle Shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out VanCole40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.